Thank you, Joseph. Hello and Magandang Aro from Liechtenstein. My name is Johann Bahr. I'm a member of the Executive Board of the HILTI Foundation and in charge of our affordable housing portfolio. It is an exciting step for us at the HILTI Foundation to launch the Base Innovation Center in Manila, and in doing so, to bring our focus on technologies for better and safer homes for families in need to a new level. I'm very pleased that I have 3 colleagues with me who would like to share some of their thoughts and the best wishes for the opening of the Innovation Center. Michel Frey-Hilty represents the founding family on our board. Marco Meyrath served for many years on the executive board of the HILTI Group and is president of the HILTI Foundation. And Werner Wallner has served for many years on the HILTI Group management team and is the HILTI Foundation CEO. Michel, you have visited the Philippines and the BASE project several times. As a family and as a board member of the foundation, what raised your interest in affordable housing and bamboo as a building material?
In fact, it was the PhD of a HILTI engineer that made us start this adventure almost 10 years ago. In her thesis, she developed concepts to use bamboo as the sole structural element to build disaster-resistant and affordable homes for families in need. As a company related to the construction industry, this obviously triggered the excitement of everyone at HILTI. So we decided to support a test project in the Philippines. The results were promising. In terms of affordability, the feedback of families who moved into the houses and with regards to disaster resistance, and what better place could be there than the Philippines to test that. Today, the Base Baha'i Foundation has completed more than 800 homes across the country. It is an exciting step to launch this innovation center. It will serve as a strong foundation to continuously improving the bamboo technology. And what excites me the most, it will provide us with the chance to offer testing and research opportunities also to other organizations in the affordable housing field who want to improve their own products and technologies that help provide safe places to live for people in need.
Thank you, Michel. It is exciting for us indeed that the Innovation Center can drive improved technologies for bamboo construction and at the same time may open its doors in the future also for other alternative building materials. Marco, you served for many years on the executive board of the HILTI Group, which spends a considerable share of its budget on R&D. Is a non-profit R&D center comparable to the HILTI Innovation Centers, or are those 2 completely different things?
Look, especially in this part of the world, the Philippines, natural disasters are among the biggest threats for families without a proper house. Over the last decade, close to 350,000 people died in Asia and over 1.7 billion were affected by natural disasters. Total damages were valued at almost $500 billion. And these numbers do not yet count the economic pushback that is caused by such disasters. At HILTI, we are convinced that typhoons and earthquakes do not need to kill people, because mostly it is bad construction that does. That is why the HILTI Group invests in extensive research, for example, in disaster-resistant anchors and fastening or seismic designs. We run our own research and development testing centers in Europe, North America, and Asia. We also work closely with partners in leading universities and engineering research labs around the world to tackle the challenging technical problems. This expertise is then incorporated into our products for faster, safer, and more daring builds. What the Base Innovation Center does is basically the same thing. They respond with research and development to the specific needs of builders on site, create better tools and applications, improve the use of materials and review processes in terms of their efficiency. For this purpose, they collaborate with leading universities and research centers worldwide. While the BASE team pursues these activities in a low-cost environment, the HILTI Group operates in the more developed market segments. But why should low-cost environments with their specific context and requirements receive less attention than the high-end markets? This is the key reason for me why the BASE Innovation Center proves so relevant and is very much needed.
Given these similarities, Marco, will there be collaboration between the HILTI Innovation Centers and the BASE Innovation Center in Manila?
This is happening already. In fact, even before we started to think about the BASE Innovation Center, a continuous focus on research and development has been part of the BASE Baha'i Foundation's mandate. So, also in the past, there has been an ongoing exchange between our research engineers at HILTI and Luis Felipe Lopez, the BASE head of technology, and his team in Manila. With this great and exciting opening today, we take this engagement to a completely new level. To give you an example, a team from our HILTI plant in Austria has been working with the BASE team in Manila over the past couple of months to make construction on site in the Philippines more intuitive, more efficient, and faster. Because saving time on site makes our bamboo homes more affordable. Among other things, the two teams developed a tool to standardize the cutting of bamboo and timber on site, and thus save valuable time in the prefabrication of the bamboo walls. Obviously, all of this needed to happen online in these strange times, so the work process was documented on video in the Philippines, sent to the team in Austria, discussed and tested there. A prototype was videotaped and sent back to Manila. Finally, discussed by video conference. For me, this is proof that our research engineers are not only connected by comparable working styles and mandates, but that they share a strong culture of collaboration, which is so important for us at HILTI.
Werner, as CEO of the HILTI Foundation, you've had a strong impact on the strategic development. We claim that we invest in impact at scale to reach as many people in need as possible. 800 homes in the Philippines that have been built by the BASE Baha'i Foundation and its partners is an impressive number. But is this the scale we really pursue as a foundation?
The answer is yes and no. 800 homes that have withstood numerous earthquakes and typhoons and serve approximately 4,000 people owning a safe place to call home is a strong achievement, especially when you include additional project outcomes such as hundreds of sustainable jobs that have been created along the bamboo value chain and in construction. Or when you look at the lower CO2 emissions that our bamboo homes have as compared to conventional construction. But honestly, at the HILTI Foundation, we believe this is just the starting point. As a private foundation, we are prepared to take calculated risk in investing into new technologies. And when we achieve a proof of concept, we try to bring them to scale. With its 800 homes, the BASE team has achieved such proof of concept, and the Innovation Center provides all it takes to make construction at large scale possible. Continuous innovation will make sure that we offer a leading technology in the market, while accredited training programs enable NGOs, builders, contractors, and governments to use the technology in the best possible manner. Only 2 years ago, we started a cooperation with Habitat for Humanity to build 10,000 homes in the Negros Occidental province of the Philippines. And in doing so, to create a visible example that bamboo homes can be built at a large scale. And I'm confident that partnerships for large-scale construction with other partners will follow track. What excites me even more is that, again, with Habitat for Humanity, we've also started the rollout of our technology to Nepal as a first test case to apply cement bamboo frame technology outside the Philippines.
Michel, I understand the scale perspective, but would you believe a technology alone, a simple house, can create social change, even if applied at a large scale?
Thanks, Johan. For me and my family, it has always been a priority to create tangible impact for those people who need support the most, and to make our projects serve as a basis to enter a new path in life. A safe place to call home certainly represents such a strong foundation. And at the same time, we know from experience that in many cases, a new house will not be sufficient to lift people out of poverty. That is why I'm very glad that our project in Negros Occidental does not only serve as an example for building homes at a large scale, but also focuses on impact and social development from a wider perspective, including employment, education, and good governance.
That is very true, Michel. You are highlighting one aspect that is important for us as at the foundation indeed. And that is the power of collaboration. At the HILTI Foundation, we are convinced that there is no organization that can save the world by its own means. The challenges we face in development contexts are complex and require complex answers. That is why it is important for us to bring together coalitions of partners, both from the non-profit world and business and government, in order to find convincing and sustainable solutions on a broad scale. Our collaboration with Habitat for Humanity in Negros Occidental is the best example. With all levels of government, local, national and international NGOs, leading enterprises like Arup and many others, we take a holistic approach to social development. Beyond the construction of homes, we integrate aspects of social and economic development to the project so we can serve families in our communities with more and better opportunities to take life into their own hands.
Thank you, Michel. Thank you, gentlemen. I believe this has been a perfect final statement. Let me say thank you on behalf of everyone at the HILTI Foundation to the BASE team who does such excellent work, and to all the partners that have supported our endeavors over the past 10 years. As Werner said, this has been a starting point, and we look forward to creating more sustainable change through safe and affordable homes in the future. With this, I pass back the word to Joseph.